Day 4, HRS 2025. Our wrap-up starts now. This is Heart Rhythm TV. We are really enjoying this last day, this wrap-up. Just take a look around outside. We got the Coronado Bridge behind. I think everyone loved having the conference here in San Diego.
Can't go wrong. Can't ever go wrong with San Diego.
What an incredible meeting. 4 days of action-packed. We're always trying to bring you all of that action live. We've even gone Instagram live. The morning started with a lot of people fresh off of the inaugural gala honoring our new Madam President, Mina Chung. And then she even hosted a sunrise breakfast. Then there was actually some SVT core curriculum. And then we went into some late breakers. Before we get to there, and Bo covered all those in our booth, Neshwa, what did you do today?
Well, I have to say something about the gala that's really important. It was so nice to see all those EPs loosen up, and I have to say you're a very good dancer.
We did do some dancing. We had a great time. It was awesome.
So I gave a talk about how to eliminate the bottlenecks in the A-Fib clinic in the era of PSA because, we focused so much on the procedures, how to make it more efficient, but I feel like we've left out all the outpatient part where patients are really suffering. It almost feels like the DMV, the cardiology version of the DMV. And so we talked about, how to make the referral process more efficient, triaging patients, post-op care, all that good stuff. It was a pretty good and engaging session.
And then we had kind of right to late breaking clinical trials. They shifted over the session because of all the diehards that stay on the last day. But it was a packed room, a standing room only room. But what did you see there?
Beyond standing room only, overflow into the hallway. Great. Amazing stuff. Let's see. So there was VCAS, looking at PFA for VT in the ventricle. Some promise there, some things we need to learn, some things we still need to figure out.
And Vivek even mapped, this is with Field Medical, on the epicardium after endocardial approaches. And maybe there's a promise of transmural therapies, which we really need in VT.
Yeah. Actually, amazing. Can't wait to see where that goes. Leadless conduction system pacing, right? We've all been waiting for it. We have to always make that decision. Do we go leadless? Do we go conduction system? Well, hopefully there's a future where we don't have to do that. We can have our cake and eat it too. Vivek again presented the first in-human use of the Abbott Avier CSP-LP. So some things that we've learned, right? New procedure, have to work with new equipment, development, but it looks like there's promise. It looks like it's achievable. We just need to figure out how to do it reliably and better.
Yeah, and a lot to learn there. They're using a red IJ approach in the Czech Republic, as so many of our first in humans come from. And then obviously trying to achieve left bundle area pacing has nuances even with leads. Right. So I think there's a lot more there to learn as well.
And then the Integra D, so CCM-D, the combined CCM optimizer device with a defibrillator, a new novel device under FDA investigation. Again, promising. Most of our ICD patients do not qualify for resynchronization therapy, so they're left without additional heart failure therapy. And what we know is heart failure is an all hands-on approach. Like, we've got to do everything we can. Sinus rhythm, GDMT, device therapy when appropriate. And so this device has some real potential and some hope there. What we looked at today was Dr. Varma presenting the first 100 patients and the defibrillation efficacy. It worked. It worked well. Lots of promise, and can't wait to see where that combined device lands us, not only with another option for patients, but another way to give them therapy to improve their quality of life.
Exactly. You're almost sometimes disappointed you don't see a wide QRS when we think about electrical therapies for heart failure. We're all titrating those 4 pillars of GDMT, but it's fun to see, near urial anchor that, because it's truly a heart failure collaboration with electrophysiology, which is where the field needs to move.
Absolutely, 100%.
And then, I had the privilege of giving the U.S. multi-center cardio-neural ablation summary, which was over 200 patients over a period from 2018 to 2024. And that's the largest series that we've had to date. There are some procedural complications that, don't total more than 5%, but we have to watch out for that. But almost 80% freedom from syncope in those that present with syncope. And the median number of episodes was actually like 7 to 0. So there is new hope for those that are struggling and suffering and debilitated by functional bradycardia. Syncope, 97% of patients don't need pacemakers. So this is a brand new procedure. And I think that's really exciting for us because it's ablation of something that's not arrhythmic. It's a non-arrhythmic ablation. So I think we'll see a lot more of the world of renal denervation, pulmonary denervation, and now cardioneural ablation. I think that's exciting.
Exciting times.
Well, this has been incredible. Nashwa, you are a new member of the TV, and you are a professional. You're awesome. It's great to see the whole Heart Rhythm TV cast and crew get larger and larger. We do say it's like the Hotel California, as Dan Elliott said, that once you join Heart Rhythm TV, you can never leave.
That's right.
And I don't see any reason why you would want to leave this, but this is really an incredible convention city. Everyone loves San Diego, the Europeans, the Asians, North America, South America, Latin America. This was a global celebration and a total success. You know, thank you to the people behind the camera. You're the ones that make this all come true. All the Heart Rhythm staff and all of our Heart Rhythm leadership. We've got a new president. And thank you, Ken Ellenbogen, for everything you've done for us in the year. We've made huge progress. We've got HRA. We've got more advocacy. This is something we deeply care about. It's something that we do every single day. This is our chosen field. And we want to protect electrophysiology as well and continue all the science and keep all these connections. We'll see you in 2026 in Chi-Town.